Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the day of the video, Darren. How's it going today? Today we are off on a road trip. It's early in the morning. I say early in the morning. It's 20 to 8, and we are heading on out. I woke up this morning. I did not want to wake up on 6:30 this morning. It's got to be said. I ended up sleeping until about 1:45. I haven't had a shower yet today, which is weird for me because I always have a shower when I get up, like immediately in the morning, and I want that late. Thanks, mate. So yeah, I haven't had a shower today because I had a shower last night and I'm going to go swimming, so I'm going to have another shower before I go to the hairdressers because I'm going to get my hair cut today as well. So, God, look at that! That's like a big advertisement screen. It's like a proper TV. That's gorgeous, that is. It looks well nice. Anyway, so yeah, it feels weird. I got up, had a cup of tea, had some breakfast, like, watched like one or two YouTube videos, and then I like had a quick shave, and then headed on out on road. I was running a little bit. I left at 7:33 this morning, and we're testing how long it takes to get to Bath. That's what we're currently doing, because next year myself and Laura are expecting to live in Bristol. What lane do I want? This one?
Take third exit to A4320.
A4320. I've got the sat nav on as well, so I apologise about that. If you, oh no, shouldn't have pulled out there. I was overconfident in what gear I was in there.
Left onto A4320.
Okay, calm down. Yeah, so I was, next year, for those of you who have forgotten or don't know, if you're new or something, myself and Laura are expecting to, I've got to figure out what lane to be. I'm sorry, I'm not that used to driving this way. I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing. Myself and Laura are expecting to live in Bristol, even though I'm at university in Bath. So I'll be commuting to Bath every day. So every day I'm expecting to have to make this drive. So I want to see how long it takes, because I've heard horror stories of it taking like an hour and a half or 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like there's a big variance in how long it will take, obviously because of traffic and stuff like that. So what I've done is I've left the same time I would leave when I normally go to work. So I normally go to work for 8. So I leave about like 8:30 to 8, and I get there like 10 minutes early or something. Get there for 10 to 8 because I'm a good boy. So I'm trying, if I do the same thing, when do I get to Bath? If I leave at the exact same time, whenabouts do I get to Bath? Because that's what I'm aiming to do. Like next year, because I've got to commute and all that, I'm going to be trying my hardest to, this is a crap light system, isn't it? I didn't know I couldn't get over. Oh, balls to it, 2 cars are behind me. Next year, I'm going to be treating my degree like a full-time job. Like, because I've got to drive so far to get there, I'll drive there, spend all day there working, and then come back at night. And in theory, if I do like a 9 to 5, or a, it's probably going to turn out to be something like an 8 to 4. Probably, so that I can get back before the traffic hits. Then in theory, then I don't really have that much to do at home when I get back home to work. So, because the other couple of years, like I'd just come back after lectures or whatever, and then I'd come back and I'd have to do loads of work at home. I know I'm still going to have to do a lot of work at home, but I'm going to try my hardest to make sure I do most of it at university. So there's that. So we've basically got to do a load of test runs. I've never driven to Bath. I've driven to Bath like from Bristol 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times, and none of them have ever been at rush hour. So I need to do a test run at rush hour just to see how bad it is. And normally, like I would go the M4 and then down the thingy way, but that's a lot further. So I want to test how long it takes to do the quickest way, because then that's going to make an effect on like where we live in the city next year or whatever, if I've got to drive there. So that's what we're doing today in this lovely miserable weather. I was hoping, I woke up this morning, I'm like, yes, at least we can drive there listening to Chris Evans on the radio show, and then on the way back we can listen to my CD, so I don't get sick of the same CD and the same songs over and over again. No, because Sarah Cox is on the radio. God damn it, Sarah Cox, where's Chris Evans? I'm not impressed. So yeah, we are currently still in Bristol. I believe we're on Bath Road now. I think that's what this is called. But yeah, so I'm just following sat nav until I find out when I get there. Basically, I'm aiming to get there early. Like I'm supposed to be there for 9 o'clock, but But if I can get there before 9 o'clock, then I've got more time to try and find a car parking space. Like, I can park on campus, but it's going to cost me like £2, £2.50-ish, because I want to go swimming after I have this meeting. And it's going to cost me about £2 parking. So I'd rather, well, saying that, Jamie, you tight bastard, £2 is nothing. £2 is literally
Turn left
pennies,
on Bristol
200
Hill.
pennies, 250 pennies, depending. So I'll just stop being a tight git and just go and park. If I get there with plenty of time, then I'll go and try and find a free parking space and walk. If I don't, then I will just park
Drive
up and stop being a
1.6
miserable git.
miles, then
Anyway,
keep right on Bath Road.
let's keep going. Record, thank you. God damn it, just been trying a long ass time. That's the first time I've ever had to do an emergency stop. Just then, I literally nearly cried. I was terrified. Like, the ABS didn't kick in, so it wasn't that drastic, but it was so drastic that my sunglasses case and phone flew off of the passenger seat, and my phone is now no longer in its case. It fell out of its case because I had to brake that hard. I was driving along, right, 40, this is a fast road, this, apart from right now, because I'm in traffic. This was 60-mile-an-hour road, right? And then someone in front of me just starts braking. So I let go of the accelerator, keep going, and like, it's not like, because there were cars in front of it, and I thought they were braking as well. So I let go of the accelerator, and the problem is, like, on the motorway, the reason why there's a load of traffic is that people press the brake all the time, right? So you press the brake, and then people behind you panic and press the brake. So I let go of the accelerator. So I'm now slowing down, and it looks like this car's about to speed up. So the car speeds up a little bit. I put my foot back on the accelerator. Friggin' brake lights come on, and he's like properly hard stopping, so that a guy can pull out of like a farm, and he just like flashes him, lets him go, and then carries on driving. And here's me thinking, oh, there we go, we don't need to slow down anymore. Put my foot back down. I'm like, holy shit, he's braking again. And I had to friggin' press the brakes hard. Put it that way. It's a good job I was paying attention to that the second slowdown. Why did he slow down the first time? I don't understand why he slowed down the first time, because it didn't look like he was letting anyone go then. But who lets someone go on like a 60-mile-an-hour road? Wait for a gap. Jesus, you don't slow down. If you were already going slow, granted, but you were still doing like 50 when you decided to, I don't know, we'll let him go. We'll let him go this time, boys. Shall we let him go? Let him go. So, you know what I mean? I wasn't impressed by that at all. And that was scary. It was the first time I've ever had to press my brake that hard in a car. I've never pressed the brake so hard the ABS comes on though. Ever. I wonder what it's like. I don't really want to try it though, that's the thing. I've realised as well that this car, like when you press the brakes, I always felt this, it feels funny when you press the brakes. And I never really figured out why until I was washing it. And I've only got disc brakes on the front. So the back wheels are like caliper brakes, if they even have brakes. I can't even see them. I assume they've got brakes. But they're not disc brakes at the back. So I've only got 2 sets of disc brakes at the front. So when you brake, like, more so than normal, the car like hunches. It doesn't, like when I used to obviously drive mum's car, which had like normal brakes, it would just like stay relatively, obviously there's a bit of like going forward or whatever, but it just stayed relatively like stable. But this car like hunches over, like the front wheels are braking more and it's like pushing it. It's really weird. It's a weird feeling. But anyway, so that was fun, wasn't it? That was exciting. Bloody emergency stops. Jesus Christ. Friggin' got my phone. I looked down at my phone on the floor and I'm like, did I not bring its case? I normally bring its case. But no, it literally flung it from the case, which is crazy. Sit rep. It is 3 minutes past 8. We've officially been driving for 30 minutes. And we are, well, it doesn't say how far away I am actually. Apparently, I will be there by 20 past. But it also said I'd be there by like 7 minutes past. So earlier. Estimated time of arrival is in 15 minutes. Which would mean, more or less, a 45-minute drive. Which is what I was expecting, to be honest with you. And I've had quite bad roadworks as well. Bing bing. I've had quite bad roadworks back there, but you can't assume that they're going to disappear, because roadworks, you know what they're like. Like, there's a section of the M1 that's been 50 mile an hour for like 3 years. It's crazy. So, yeah, doing all right. 45 minute drive isn't bad, with the hope that potentially it will go up to about 30 when the roadworks go. And obviously this is me leaving at 7:30, whereas really I'm going to be aiming to leave for about 7. I don't know what Laura's going to think of that, but I'm going to aim to leave at about 7 o'clock in the morning so that I can guaranteed be there for 8. And then I've got like an hour to play with before. Like lectures start at like 9? Do they? 9:05? So if I can get there before 8, then I can go for a swim, sort myself out, go to lectures, or I can go play some tennis, sort myself out, go to lectures, or I can go and do some work in the labs or the library, go to lectures, all that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that my timetable is relatively spread out. I say spread out, condensed. The complete opposite is spread out. I'm hoping that it's like a lot of things on 1 or 2 or 3 days. Like Laura used to always have that. She used to have like lectures Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then have the rest off. She'd have like the odd seminar or something. But because I've got to go so far, I want it all condensed onto like 2 or 3 days, so I only have to drive in 2 or 3 days a week, basically, and then I'll do the rest of work from home. Because I'm not going to drive in for the sake of driving in. It's just a waste of petrol. So the idea is drive there to cows. I love cows. Where was I before I started talking about cows? Yeah, the idea is I don't drive in when I don't have to, but when I do drive in, I make the most out of it. So I don't really want to drive in for like an otter or something. It's dead anyway, badger. I don't want to drive in just for one lecture. I'll drive in for the lecture, but I'll drive in and then spend the entire day there, be that either doing sports or doing work in the labs and stuff like that, treating it like a 9-to-5 job. And even when I'm not at university, I'll still be treating it like a 9-to-5 job at home, but I'll just be working from home. Because that way I've got more spare time when I'm living and like with Laura. Because Laura's will have a full-time job, so she'll want to come back from that job, and then I can talk to her about our day. We can have a nice chilled out evening, or at least dinner, and then I'll jump onto work like overnight or whatever, because obviously programming courseworks and stuff, always the best stuff happens after midnight, so we'll see how that goes anyway. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what Laura thinks to me getting up at 6 and leaving at 7 in the morning. Because even though she'll have a full-time job, she'll be going in at like 9. It's only because I go in really early that I get up so early. So she'll probably get really pissed off at me for getting up early. Unless she's got a flexible job, which means she can go in early. Words, things, I'm going back to driving. Hopefully not crashing into anyone. Oh, there we go. Bloody. The amount of times I have to press that bloody button until I touch screens. Yeah. So we're heading in now. We are at Bath City Centre, and it's taken me a bloody long time to get to here as well. This is where the traffic is, annoyingly. I'm not sure how much it would be if I left earlier than now. I probably should have just left at 7 and just... I was kind of hopeful that leaving at 7:30 I'd get there for 1:15, but it's looking more like 7:30. It's basically definitely 7:30 at this point. And oh, hello, didn't realise you could do that, mate. Oh, and can we go? 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 No, we can't. Oh god. Brilliant vlogging this, isn't it? It's just me looking out of a bloody window, thinking about whether I can go or not, and I can go then. Ha ha ha. But yeah, so I hit a lot of traffic issues around here, specifically because they seem to be ripping up every single road in existence at this point, which is annoying. But they're ripping up this one as well around here, I know that. But there's nothing you can do about that, is there? Yeah, it takes an hour at this time to get in. Hopefully, if I leave at 7, it will take less than an hour. It'll take more like 45 minutes. God damn it, look at this traffic here, look. What are they doing to these roads, man? This dual carriageway has been reduced to a single. A weaving single as well, it kind of looks like that. Ooh, it's exciting, isn't it? But yeah, an hour. You're not going to get much better though. I was never expecting it to take less than 45 minutes. So I think even on a good day, you'll be struggling 45 minutes, and that's assuming no roadworks, which I'm not going to get. So there's not really much you can do about that, is there? To be honest, I wanted to vlog going up Widcombe because, like, I don't know whether my car will make it up. It's a bloody steep hill, and I've only got a little car with a little engine in it. What is that rattling noise? I saw it in my glove box. It's really annoying, whatever it is. It is, yeah. Something in my glove box is just rattling away. Rattling a bloody way. Right, let me stop and see if I can start again on Widcombe. Right, there we go. About bloody time that started recording. Jesus Christ. I've literally been pressing you for about a mile. Oh my lord. God damn it. Right, okay, Wycombe Hill, ladies and gentlemen. Oh lord. Okay, yep. Gotta be careful with the gear changes on this road. It's bloody steep. Second gear, do I dare third? He's gone for it, Oh, he's coming to a stop. No, this isn't even the steep bit. Wycombe Hill is a terrifying road. No problem, my friend. Oh no, stalled it. I don't have the power for this. I genuinely don't have the power for this. Oh god, there we go. So if I put too much power in first, it just spins the wheels. You see the concentration on my face when I'm trying to get the right bloody amount of revs. Because if I do it too much, the wheels just spin. So I've got to get like literally on the fucking bite, not any harder, because otherwise the wheels spin. I just end up going backwards. Right, here we go. Third gear. We're going up it still. We're doing well. Fourth, watch out. This is the flat bit. I used to cycle up this road, and it wasn't fun at all. Apparently, what's his name? Chris Hoy used to practice cycling on these roads for the old whatever it was that he did, cycling events and stuff. Here we go. Here's the steep bit. People say that. I don't know if that's true. I know they used to use our university for like Olympic training, so it's possible. Control zone, zone 5, 9. Right, here we go. Here's the hilly bit. It's hopefully not stopped because I'll stall it again. Oh, you let me go. Oh, what a babe. What a babe. See, these people know that you're supposed to let people going up the hill go first. They know that. They're used to that. Oh my lord. We'll third do it. I've carried enough momentum. I'm doing it, boys. Whoa, boys. Whoa. What a beautiful car. I love you, car. You're the best. You're the bezzy. I'm going to have to go home and get some petrol, though, at this rate. I knew I was going to get some petrol this weekend anyway, so I don't really mind. Right, okay, we're basically at uni, and it's 1:30, so it took me an hour to get here. Alright, son, you now know I have no idea where I want to go, so there's no point in you talking to me, is there? Let's be honest. What are the chances of me finding somewhere I can park easily? Probably slim. Should we just go on campus and just stop in a tight gear? That's probably best, don't you? Literally parked up by 59:48, so it took an hour. Dead, basically. Which is to be expected, I guess. It's not brilliant, but what can you do? It's not bad actually, is it? Like 50 pence for half an hour, £1 an hour. It's not too bad. Next year I'll have a parking permit. But that's the thing, that's the trigger. It's not how long it takes to get here. Is it financially worth it? Like, that's an hour it took me to get here, which time-wise is good. I mean, compared to training, that's a lot quicker than training. Because even though the train's quicker, well, is it? But then you've got to get a train pass, which is £1,000 for a year, which is a lot of money that I don't have. No, I shouldn't have bought a car if I even considered training. No, train's way too expensive. It can't be more expensive. But saying that though, you're running like 50 quid every fortnight. If it takes an eighth of a tank to get here and back, then it don't take long for that to burn down, does it? At all. Considering it's a like £45–50 tank. We'll see. I think we'll be fine for money. Oh dear, it's not an option getting the train. Train's way too expensive. So, and it's a case of I have to get to Temple Meads, then I've got to get to here. Like, I've got to, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of trains. That's a lot of public transport, and it takes a long time to get from the town centre up to. Are you talking 30 minutes on the bus from the town centre to get up to here, which is not viable at all. But the swing to that is you can actually spend that time working. Like, you could take a laptop and work. You can't work in a car. You can think. That's about all though. You can't take notes or anything, can you? So I don't know. No solution's perfect, are we? But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the University of Bath. We've already got a red flashy light on our battery as well. Happy days. Having said that, today's vlog's been already quite long, hasn't it? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I ramble way too much in the car, don't I? It's just ridiculous. I'm actually walking back to my car to make sure I've locked it, because I'm like that. Right, okay, so I've got parking until 11 o'clock now, which is more incentive really to go swimming. Because this meeting is, well, it's definitely got to end by 10. It's not going to be that long. It's not going to be an hour long. Bloody hope not. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of an explore around campus. Obviously it's actually term time, it's exam time actually, so things are open. The past couple of times I've been down here, it's just been shut because it's been like Easter or some other scenario where the hell's my car? I guess as well we'll actually be able to go into the computer science areas. Like I'm actually going to go there, I'm going there for a meeting, so I'll be able to have a proper explore in the daytime, so it's like... But anyway, I'm not sure, like, isn't it half term next week? Apparently, in Bristol. I don't know if that's everywhere. But I only know that because of tennis. And they were like, oh yeah, do we still want to do this because of half term? Well, I ain't got no kids. Go for it. But yeah, so, right, plan of attack then. It's 1:45. So I'm going to head up here. You can't go that way, guys. I've just walked that way. It's dead end. I'm going to walk up here. I'm going to go to the toilet because I'm absolutely busting for a wee. Boston, I am. And I am going to... Do I have time for a bit of a peruse before going to this meeting? Probably. I might have a little bit of a peruse. Ah, crow. Hello. Which reminds me, I still need to write a to-do list for this weekend. Expect 4 long daily vlogs because I've got a lot going on over this weekend. I've got a lot to do. So, trying to keep as busy as possible. Right then, well, let's go. Universities are really weird places. Like, I was expecting it to be quite busy and be like, have people in it that are all like young and ready to learn. But like, I forgot that at uni, like 9s are late. It's late, like, no, it's not late, it's early. It's really early in the morning, isn't it? 9 o'clock. But 9 o'clock start is a half day for me. Freaking love it. This new department's like a maze, look. It's just never-ending corridors. Where the hell am I? Also dangerously low ceilings. Where am I here? Oh yeah, I know where I am. Yeah. Okay. 40 minutes there. I'm on a bit of a chinwag. A couple of things to think about there. I love it how you basically mention Microsoft or .NET or C# or anything like that, and it's like they're allergic to it. It's like you've just shown like garlic to a vampire or something, like freaking recoil in horror at the mention of Microsoft. And they're like, oh, you could use Java or C. I'm like, yeah, I could use C# as well. What have you got against? He's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to try and find a system you can test. And I'm like, yeah, well, I've got a couple of ideas. Oh, you'd be best off with Java because there's a lot more open source projects with Java. Oh yeah. I don't know why I just went looking around, there's nothing there. I always come to Bath like, oh, let's go and have a look around, let's go do this. I never do, because I get here and realise, just like, yeah, there's no air, is there? There's nothing going on. So I'm going to go back to my car, go and get my swimming stuff, and then we'll go swimming. But yeah, right, okay, so to summarise, as a person, he seems alright. Seems alright, which is, like, I'm not going to lie to you. I went into that meeting with a strong bias, with a strong sense of, that way. I've heard a lot about that guy. None of it's good. Genuinely, none of it. But he seems okay until I asked him about all of the other dissertations that he's, like, mentored last year. And then he's like, oh, it's very disappointing, this was disappointing, this was disappointing. I'm like, is that just you? Or is that them? I don't know. But I went to that meeting with the intention of not necessarily picking a supervisor, but picking their brain. And yeah, I mentioned like what I was doing, and then he was under the impression I was doing other things, and then like we got like a bit of a to and fro. I think I can do my project, I think it's got legs, I think it's highly possible. I don't think I'm not going to be able to do it, which is good, because I really wanted to do it. Problem is, do you pick the topic or the supervisor? But yeah, in a length, we started talking about a lot of the stuff. He's quite blatantly against me using C# or .NET. I don't understand why. I have no idea why. I guess academics in general just hate, with a passion, hate anything Microsoft do. But yeah, it's a strange one. I've got some swimming to do though, so I'm gonna go swimming. Not necessarily gonna do my like 2,000 meters. I might try to, but I'm mainly just gonna go and mull things over. Just have a good old little think. Yeah, and do some swimming while I'm at it. Why not? I've come all this way, so So I'm going to go swimming, and I'm also going to go into town and walk into town, not from here, from closer, and have a look around there. But beyond that, like, I don't really, well, no, I do have plans today. I'm going to get my hair cut and I'm going to Bristol city centre to do it. So but we're having a relative day off tonight, although we are going to be doing stuff tonight. I've got a huge chili to cook later. Like, literally, it's nearly like twice as big as my normal chilies, which is going to be fun. Something to look forward to, I guess. Right, let's go swimming. I don't know if I've still got my sports pass. I think my sports pass gave up at the end of the month. What's the date today? It's still the same month, isn't it? So 22nd. Why do I think it's a new month? It's not May yet, is it? Or June? Yeah, I've got it till the end of May, so right, whatever. Oh dear. Right, well, wallets are good ideas, aren't they? If you take your wallet with you, you might be more likely to be able to get in, even though it's free. I need my library card, which is in my wallet. So it looks relatively busy, but there's like two lanes of like normal swim. I think the others are being used by a club. Well, it could be because it's before 10. They might disappear at 10 o'clock. But yeah, the advantage is a 50-metre pool, so it doesn't matter if you're a lot faster than everyone else, because you've got essentially 100 metres advance. I mean, if you leave ahead of them or whatever, it's easier to time like your stuff. Anyway, what we doing with our swim today? What do you think? I probably won't stay for the entire hour as well, because I had to walk back to my car. I only have like an hour and 10 minutes, so 5 minutes to spare on my parking. Whoa, god damn, get my money's worth, ladies and gentlemen. That pool is lovely. It's so nice to swim in. Like, the whole sporting, to be fair to this place, the sporting facilities, although they spent a hell of a lot of money on it, are very nice here. They're really good. I've never really taken advantage of it up until this point, mind. But the tennis is really, really good. I can't wait to join the tennis. Like, I want to join the tennis club next thingy, and then just go play, or maybe even just go play tennis with Lewis, or whatever. The swimming pool, compared to the swimming pool I've been using, is absolutely divine. It's so nice. It's nice and clear. It's nice and cold. It's just, it doesn't taste like, normally you leave that other place and you feel like you catch fire. You've got that much chlorine on you. It's just nice, and it's just so nice. And 50 metres is such a better length than 25 metres. It's infinitely better. So much bigger. I love it. But yeah, I've never really taken advantage of the sporting facilities here, and I believe that next year, there's my car, beautiful. Next year, when I'm going to be working, like, and I'm coming up to campus like at stupid o'clock in the morning, leaving quite late and spending all day here. It'll be nice to go there, at least go swimming like once every other day or something. Depending, if I'm in 5 days a week, which I hope I'm not, I can go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday or something, and either go swimming, or if I've got a tennis partner, then go tennis. It's occurred to me that today's video is like half an hour long, and it's not even midday yet. It's not good, is it? Right, okay, next stop, driving. I hope you guys like long videos. Next stop, we're going to go drive. We're going to go park closer to the town centre, and we're going to go and have a wander into town, have a quick look around, and then head back to Bristol, I believe. That's the plan. So, let's go and find somewhere to park. Hey. Now, isn't this a blast from the past, eh? Bloody hell. Yeah, I haven't been around here for about a year. Oh, hello, recording. Just ditched my car where the, because I'm a genius. Ditched my car where I used to live. Lol. Don't have to have a parking permit. Hello, beeping. God damn, you're so quick on the record today. Except for when I'm driving, obviously. I should have just parked in Sainsbury's instead of walking in from over here. It's not far to walk, like, but I don't intend to be here for long at all. I'm very conscious of how long this vlog is, so I apologise. I apologise, one, for the length, and two, for the fact that it's just going to continue to get longer. I'm trying to cut it down as much as I can do. Yeah, just walk through Oldfield, heading on into the town centre now. Like, it's a bugger, really, because it makes sense. It's obviously a lot of money and a lot of hassle to commute to Bath from Bristol every day, or however many days. But it doesn't make sense getting somewhere in Bath, because next year I'm going to be working in Bristol. So unless we get somewhere in Bath, like, it all ties down to where Laura finds a job, because if Laura finds, it makes sense for her to find a job in Bristol, because in next year, once I graduate, I'll be working in Bristol. So it makes sense for us both to be working in Bristol. Otherwise, she'd have to get a job in Bath. Unless one of us will be commuting to Bristol, so we may as well just stay in Bristol. Get a job in Bath and then quit that job in a year's time and find another job, which seems silly. It seems like a waste of time. We may as well just find somewhere good, live there. She gets a job in Bristol, then commute. But then I thought about it, I'm like, it's a lot of money to do that, why don't we just do that? And there's A, that, but B, Bath's crap. It's just not a very good city. God, I've forgotten my spare battery, haven't I? It's probably a good thing. But yeah, Bath's boring. And I always remember that every time I come and walk around it. I'm going to put headphones in then, so I can't talk to you and blabber on. It's probably a good thing, really, because it's just going to... This video is just going to be massive otherwise if I had a spare battery with me. I also, heading back to the car now, forgot how like hilly Bath was, and that with combination of a 1,500 metre swim, swimming and all of this walking, and I was hungry. I didn't have enough breakfast, so I had to go to Greg's. I got a sausage roll, a steak. Oh, happy days. Got home, had a shower, and now we're heading on out to go get my hair cut. So that's all good, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? My hair feels all fluffy. Driving back actually wasn't too bad. It was about like 40 minutes, which is closer to what I'd expect, what I want, really. I am willing to leave. I am willing to get there a lot earlier than I have to be there in order to achieve that kind of time. But, like, you know what I mean? It's rush. It's early in the morning. It's commuter traffic. But it depends on timetables and stuff. But the idea is get there for 8, in theory, and then either do like exercise or work or whatever until lectures, and then in theory leave at like 3:30 time-ish. So 8 till 3 is not bad, is it? We'll figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. And considering as well, I ummed and ahed over the train, but a year-long train pass is like £1,200, which is what, £100 a month, £50 a month petrol, £50 every fortnight petrol. It's the same bloody price. A lot more convenient to drive, even though it takes less time on the train. The train is definitely faster, but you have to get the bus on the other side and the bus on this side, and once you've paid for the bus on both sides, then you're way over the price of a car. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've done my test run, that's not bad. Also, I'm not sure how intelligent this is, having a walk down into town today, of all days. Yesterday I obviously went tennis, and I feel like I hurt my toe as well somehow, because it is twinging a bit. But then obviously, like, my arm's a tiny little bit achy. It's not as achy as it was when I first started going tennis. My bum achy? No, I think my bum's alright as well. So it's not too bad. But then friggin' drive all the way to Bath, swim, run around Bath like a lunatic, drive back, run around Bristol like a lunatic. But yeah, so I'm feeling it. I'm going to be feeling the pain when I get in. I'm going to be friggin' starving for my absolutely huge chili that I'm making tonight. I'm going to get like literally 8 batches out of it. It's going to be ridiculous. So I'm hoping, anyway. It's like twice the size of my normal minces that I'm throwing in. I might have to do it in 2 pots. Whoa, yes, party. Anyway, so that's that. I've already had lunch. I've had a shower. My lunch, I had Greg's. I was trying to tell you that. I had pizza, steak bake, and a sausage roll. Kind of regret having all 3, but it was lovely. It was really nice, and I was bloody starving. Normally I have like cereal, and then I go to work, and then by 12 o'clock I'm hungry. Like, I'll have cereal at about, well, the same time I had it today, so about 6:45, and then eat at about 12 for lunch. So it got to 12:15 when I've normally had lunch, and I've normally done less than the swim and running around like a lunatic. And I just like, I need food. I need a lot of food. I need to go get some food. I nearly went to Spoons. I should have probably gone to Spoons. I just got a burger. Probably better for you as well, but I didn't want to stay in Bath for too long. I just wanted to be in and out. So, right. But now I'm heading off to go get my hair cut. And then we have... Oh no, I've also got to go to Specsavers as well, because my glasses case has basically stopped closing properly. So I'm going to go and ask for a new one. Be cheeky. Like, hey, yo, can I have a new one, please? Lol. Oh, hello. I literally didn't even mean to press record then. You ready? Listen. Oh, I love how you can just walk into Specsavers and just say, look, but with no, like, reason. No, you don't have to have an excuse or anything. Just say, look, this is all, this is loose. Can I get a new one? And they're like, yeah, there you go. It's great. Oh, that's better. God, you don't realise how long it is, do you, until they start chopping it all off. Poof. I hate that bit though. Am I going to have to have another shower? And I'm home. Spoke to Laura on the way home, so I didn't have to talk to you because the video is far too long. Right, I'm going to have an hour sit down because my legs are bloody dead. And I'm going to start cooking. It's nearly 4. I'm going to start cooking at 5. So, oh God, I'm knackered. I need a drink as well, man. I want an ice cream. I want my secret lemonade drinker ice creams. Lollies, I guess most people call them. I need to fill up the British filter as well. Right, I'm gonna have a drink with some ice, have a nice cold drink, nice cold, sit down, relax, and then start cooking early. So I've got a big, look at the size of this mince. Look at it, it's beast. That's like the entire rear leg of a cow right there. Oh, I hardly want to stand up. Time for dinner. I'm feeling pretty porky on my weak, wobbly, achy legs. I went for that one but couldn't make it, so obviously my pasta bowl was there. So I've made 6 portions, normally made 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm podged. I'm genuinely podged. I feel like I'm gonna have a nap. And that is probably like the last thing I ever say, ever. Ever. I don't think I've ever had a voluntary nap. Unless I'm ill, like very ill. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, let's wash up. Then. Yeah. Alright gang, I'm calling it a night. I've got a kicking headache. Absolutely kicking headache. And I've been lying there watching TV for a long time. I did a wash though. I've had a curry, my chilli as well. My chilli was delicious. I used to get you can get 2 packs of chilies for £1. I used to get that, but this week I got jalapeno ones, which are just £1 for 1 pack. And God, they're so much nicer. So much nicer than the other ones, which aren't even really chilies. Oh man, definitely worth it. And I got like 6 in there as well, so I just put 3 into this one. Friggin' made it cooking, and then a curry tomorrow can have 2 in. So, happy days. But no, I got a crazy amount of chili. I wanted to... Oh God, my head. It's like, I wonder if putting my glasses on is going to help actually. That might be a good shout. That's probably a huge placebo effect, but that does actually feel kind of good. It's one of them days where I'm like, I don't feel like I can look at screens, which is why I'm all the way back here. Looking at screens, yeah. But that's the way, isn't it? Oh, friggin' head. My friggin' eyes as well. My eyes hurt. My eyes do hurt. Feels like I'm some kind of migraine thing. Hopefully my glasses fix it. So I'm going to finish the video now. I'm going to put all this away. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I'm going to watch Fargo the film before I go to bed. I'm going to see what it's like because the TV show was absolutely incredible. So I want to see if the film's how different the film is. It's supposed to be a really good film as well. Yeah. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a to-do list of things to do. I'll tell you what it is tomorrow when I wake up and look at it. It's on my phone. Oh, that does feel better with my glasses on. And it's nice having a case that it takes effort to open it now. Yes. Yes. I'll catch you later.